Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever. 'Cause I'm up for
Hello, everybody.
Can you just keep an eye?
Yeah, welcome back to
Hi,
Relatively
guys.
Blonde.
Welcome
episode
back.
58.
Do you know
slept
I was
really weird last
Do you
night
know what-
and my neck is so awkward. It feels like, do you know ever like when you feel like you're kind of on the brink of, you're like
A
one
neck break.
movement away from being like like a trapped nerve.
a neck break?
I feel like I need to be very careful. Guys, Grant's back.
Say hi, Grant.
Hello.
How my man
Back from
shocked him.
China.
Don't say hi. How
Oh.
was China?
Very good.
See when you were away, Jed.
Jade. Oh
Jade,
my
no,
god, this
Jade.
is so funny.
Jade was talking about the two of you and you and
To
Greg,
my dad,
and she called, jeez.
Grant and Greg.
All right.
See when
that's so
I
funny.
said that, because my dad was because I was explaining to him like, oh, we've got Greg this week, and I was reminding him, I was like, remember they're brothers, and then I was explaining Nicole, blah blah blah, just reminding him, and I said Grant and Greg, and was howling.
I cried.
We were
I
actually
literally
buckled.
cried. It was so funny.
They sound
funny.
like some sort of Muppets.
Yeah, literally.
Grant
That's what I said. It's like characters, Grunt and Greg.
What was it? I was going to say something when I sat down there. No, I forgot. It's gone now.
Oh dear.
How you been?
I'm good. I really love your little outfit today.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's very chic, very nice.
Thanks. I've actually had these trousers for ages, but I just haven't worn them yet.
Yeah, I feel like you're really like branching out style wise. I feel like you really went through a phase where you were like leggings or joggers.
Do you know what it is though? And I've said we're literally going to Silverburn today. I don't own a pair of jeans.
She said to me, "Oh, I need to get a pair of jeans," and I literally nearly choked in my coffee.
Yeah.
I was like, "What?"
I always wear like either like seen like summer I wear like linen trousers. Like I
Yeah,
never
you're
wear
not a jeans girl.
jeans, and
I
I,
love
don't know if it's just
jeans.
because I've never found the jeans for me. So we're going to try go to Stradivarius today, and I'm going to see if I can. That's when I've been asking my clients like, where to get good jeans. Stradivarius is
The
top
good
runner.
thing about Silverburn is you've got lots of options for jeans.
Yeah, so
It's
I'm
quite
hoping I
good
get a
in
pair
there
of jeans. I feel like do you know what I think of? I just think of jeans that maybe when I was fatter, I was put on and I'd literally feel like I'd burst out them. That's
But
probably
even
what
then, I think it depends on the jeans because
That's what I mean.
I'm bigger than you, but I think jeans can be really flattering if they're a certain cut.
I think if they fit.
See,
I
like
don't
for
think I've
me,
ever had a pair of jeans that fit me. And I used
Yeah.
to wear jeans every shift at Nando's. We had to.
yeah, I actually really like the jeans that went viral on TikTok. I can't remember the name of them. Rela, I think. But like, I know pure daft. right?
Rela.
I know, like,
Have you
literally.
seen those Rela jeans?
No, it sounds like pure stupid. I think it is like a Chinese brand, but they're so good. Like you need to size down in them because of the stretch. But see, because they're wide leg jeans and they've got that stretch, they don't gape at the back and they sit perfectly around your waist and your hips. But then they go out, so they're really flattering.
Yeah.
So I like those jeans personally.
Yeah, we're going to have a wee snoot around.
Snoot.
No, I've been.
Snoot.
Have you been? No, you won't have, Grant, because have you been watching I'm a Celebrity? No.
No.
You need to own it. But
But
you
I thought
know
it's
I
just been
pure
on.
love it. What?
Had they done an All
It's like
Stars
the
one?
All Stars.
So they brought
Alright.
back all like the big names that were in it before.
It's just my favourite. I'm so excited to watch it tonight because they're not playing it at the weekend. It's
When
only
is it? I feel like it's
weekdays.
been on for ages.
No, I think this is like there's only been one person out. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel really snotty. Have I got a bat in the cave?
No, but I can imagine how many people just clicked off at that noise.
Well, if you fucking clicked off at that, then our content's not going to be good enough for you, so fuck off. I'm in no
So-
mood today, guys.
What's no mood? No
I'm just
man's
in
land.
I'm just in no mood for nonsense.
Well, I don't really want to talk about that thing then because you're going to fucking have people.
What thing?
The academy.
Oh, genuinely, I just feel like every day you wake up now, you're seeing something and it's just like, I hate it here. Like, I genuinely
What, on the planet?
Like, I hate it here. I just don't want to be here anymore.
Do you want
That sounds like very suicidal. I don't mean it that way, but I genuinely cannot stand the world we live in.
You
And
need,
I
you need
mean
to
that with
inform
every
Grant.
fibre of my being. Have you heard about this rape academy?
The Bit Academy?
Yeah, literally. And do you know what I was thinking about as well? Because I obviously wanted to talk about this today. And just before I got into it, we won't be able to clip this. And this is another thing that I'm fucking outraged about, to be completely honest.
Can you not just say grape?
Well, this is the thing. We can't clip this unless we say grape instead of rape. So the word itself is so offensive that it needs to be sanctioned. But a website where men are fucking teaching and giving tutorials and selling drugs to other men to fucking like put drug and rape women or drug and rape their partners or wives, like that's allowed, that's protected. That website is protected under like law. But we can't say the word rape online without offending somebody. These men are out there fucking actively committing the act and we can't say the words.
If
Like,
not Gilead, why
make it-
Gilead shaped?
Literally. And I don't know if it's because we've obviously, like you guys know, Jada was talking about Handmaids last week. So since last week, I've watched season 5 and 6. I've finished
See, if
Handmaids.
you've not watched that,
You need to.
you need to.
See, as somebody who watched the first 4 seasons and then there was a break between season 4 and season 5 of like a year and a half and I just never ever went back to it. I've now went back, I've finished it, watched season 5, 6. I've also watched the first 4 episodes of The Testament, so I'm up to date with that. And I literally just kept saying to myself, I am so annoyed that I never went back sooner.
I
It's
know,
such
it's
a good
so
show.
good.
But it's equally terrifying.
Yeah,
As a
it is
woman
quite
and as a
dark.
mother to watch it, it is unsettling and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's not that fucking far-fetched anymore.
I know.
Like, it's just not. They even say in that show, like, The Testaments, I watched the 4 episodes of that last night, and they said in it, people think Gilead happened overnight, but it wasn't the case. It happens and people like weren't outraged enough at the small things, like politicians and world leaders like speaking out against like gay or trans people or speaking out against certain women's rights, and people like brushed it under the carpet, or there was a few people that were annoyed but nothing was done about it. Nobody took action. And then before you know it, you're living in a totalitarian state. I fucking don't know. But
If I just like...
no, you're fine. But it is so true. I mean, look at all the shit that's going on just now in the world. Like, trans people are literally fucking not safe in their own fucking hometowns.
I know.
Like, Roe versus Wade was overturned. Now it's fucking illegal in some states for a woman to fucking make a decision about her body, whether she becomes a parent. It's just fucked. Like, it's actually fucked. I could talk about this the whole podcast, and I know you don't want to hear it because it's boring. But this is another I just don't think people are angry enough. I was sharing so much stuff on it over the weekend about this rape academy and all the rest of it.
So how did they come about this Grape Academy?
So it's a website called Motherless, and it's derived from a porn website. And basically one of the categories is sleeping, right? And it's got a lot of videos on there where men are having sex with sleeping / sedated women, but these are amateur videos. This isn't like productions. It's people that are putting up videos of them having sex with their partners, their wives, and they're not consensual. It's illegal. It's illegal, and the website have allowed it to continue.
So who owns that
and
website?
then I can't remember his name.
Oh, his name's out?
Yeah, his name's been out. So, but then
Is he going to
further
jail?
to that, no, the website's protected because of some fucking fucked up law. So further to that, in the videos, there was a lot of links and comments to a different site and different chat rooms, and then those chat rooms I think were infiltrated by is it CNN that done the investigation? And it was found that there were men on there who were selling these liquids, shipping them all over the world for men who wanted to drug their partners at home, and giving them instructions on how to do that so that they could then drug their partners and rape them and put their videos online. And then there was another thing that was like teaching like instructions on how to capture a female and rape her. Like, this is all stuff. And it had 64 million visits in February of this year. 64 million. Like, if you want to put that in perspective, that's more visits than the Domino's Pizza website. It's more visits than...
Do you know...
there's more Gmail. It's more clicks than Gmail.
Do you know what I think about sometimes though? I think like, see when there's like stuff in the media like that, obviously, and to be fair, like as bad as it is, it doesn't shock me, but I do think as well stuff like that comes up in the media, like see big American news places, to also like hide away from other things. But do you know what I mean?
100%.
All over though, like they'll do it back and
Well,
forth.
look at all the shit with Epstein was all like looked like it was getting somewhere, and now we're at where we're at.
Yeah,
Like it's just, it's so annoying. But I just feel like there's people talking about it, but not enough people for my like thingy. And like, and then there's men, like not just men, but there's mostly men trying to justify it by making it a numbers thing. And it's like, well, no, it wasn't that many men, it was that many views. What? Like, I'm sorry, take a fucking seat and shut the fuck up. If you're finding yourself when somebody is talking to you about this, opening your mouth and going to say well or but, kindly just fuck so far off. Like genuinely, I just think like there's no world in which I'm okay with anybody attempting to defend that. I don't care if it's a family member, I don't care if it's a brother, a dad, a fucking partner, like an uncle, I don't care who you are. If I was to find out that you're partaking in shit like that, you are dead to me. I could not be more serious. I would actually go as far as to say, if anybody's been uncomfortable with what I've been sharing on social media, block me. Literally block me, because I will never not share stuff like that. I think it's fucking concerning. I'm concerned by the amount of people that don't share it, honestly, because that's how things like that get brushed under the carpet and become so normalised, because people aren't outraged enough.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? It's sick.
I know, it is sick. It's just like, I was saying this to you on the way here though, nothing like, I feel like nothing shocks me anymore. Like nothing.
Yeah.
At all.
I seen this like guy come out and he's like, this makes it even harder for us good men, and it's hard enough to know how to speak to a female. And I'm like, I understand that if you're genuinely a good man, but you saying that makes me feel like you're not seeing it from the female perspective. And then I shared another video where this woman was really, she explained it in a really clever way. She had a bag of Maltesers, and she basically said, right, I've got this bag of Maltesers. Now, if I told you that 1 in 5 of these Maltesers was a ball of shit covered in chocolate, it would make you wary about the rest of the Maltesers.
Yeah.
And it's like, and men still don't seem to understand why women are wary of them.
Yeah.
When we're seeing shit like that every single day.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm sorry that you feel uncomfortable at how you approach a woman, how you speak to a woman, but you're probably not walking to your car with your fucking keys through your hand.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're probably not checking your back seat before you get in your car.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? You're not like literally, you're growing up as a woman, being told to do all these things to protect yourself. And then a man will be like, well, if we weren't here, who would protect you? Like, protect us from what? Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just angers me.
I know, it's actually wild. I hadn't heard of it until you told me. You were actually like...
It's upsetting.
I know.
Like, it actually is upsetting. I know this is very, very, like, heavy and serious for the beginning, but I don't feel like I could come on here on, like, a podcast where I'm a co-host and not talk about it, because it's literally taken up, like, most of my weekend. It's all I've been thinking about.
I think it also comes... See, like, all that manosphere stuff, it all kind of, like, obviously it's not... the same, but it's the same type of mentality. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? In terms of the way women are...
Well, it's a pyramid at the end of the day, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So right at the bottom of the pyramid, you've got like groping somebody in the bar, or like putting both their hands on your hips as you walk past somebody, or catcalling. That's right at the bottom of the pyramid. That's all stuff that's normalised. And then you go up a bit and it's, do you know what I mean, touching somebody that without their consent, or it's like, and then the very top of the pyramid is like committing rape or murder or violence towards a woman. But it's on this same pyramid. It's just, it gets more and more unacceptable as you go up. Mm-hmm. But the bottom tier is still unacceptable. It's just normal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's something that we put up with because it's so normal. I'm not somebody that gets like I'm not somebody that gets personally offended. I'm not going to turn around and be like, rah, rah, rah. But I think it's fucking terrible that they're doing it.
See, that's something that, like, if I'm being pure honest, that doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me personally, but why are you doing it? Because it might not bother you, but it might bother an 18-year-old walking by herself and make her uncomfortable. Yeah. So it bothers me for that reason.
Yeah.
If I'm walking and I get a catcall, it doesn't bother me personally. I don't feel threatened or anything like that, but I can understand why women do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I also see how a man thinks that's harmless and it's like, oh, it's friends and all that. But like, why do you need to make a woman feel small or to be appreciating a woman? If you really appreciate the woman, you'd be respectful.
Was there
like,
not a woman, was there not a, like, I can't remember we might have spoken about before, was it Zoe, maybe Haig?
don't know.
That video where like she went back and proper confronted the guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No,
but at the
that
same
kinda-
time,
'cause
but
I'm-
also I think, let's see, honestly, all the women pulling her up for that, I also think like, fucking shut up. See if that's her choice to do it. See if somebody shouts you in the street, because see, at the end of the day, like, not every fucking, I don't believe that anybody should be subject to fucking somebody shouting anything at them as they walk down the street. And 9 times out of 10, a guy's not going to do it if he's standing by himself.
Yeah.
They're egging each other on. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I watched that video and I was like, but I wouldn't comment on it. I wouldn't make a video
obviously
talking
not.
shit about her, because if she's been made to feel a certain way, then why shouldn't she stand up for herself?
I know.
And I think as well, like, subjects like this pit women against other women, which is
Yeah.
the absolute fucking opposite of what it should be doing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, whether it's harmless or not, can you not control yourself enough just to keep your mouth shut?
Mm.
Because if it genuinely is harmless and you genuinely don't mean any harm, why take the risk of making that girl feel insecure or unsafe?
Yeah. I think though from a man, they probably think they're making the girl not feel insecure, feel good.
But that, to me, is the problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because they don't live in the same world as we live in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't see the fact, and that's the lack of, like, not even trying to understand how a woman could feel a certain way by that happening.
Mm-hmm.
An 18-year-old walking by a building site and there's 4 men there and they start shouting,
Yeah.
and that's completely acceptable for them because it's harmless. They're just appreciating her.
Yeah.
Well, I just think it's weird.
Yeah. Especially if you're a young girl.
I know, and also, like, I'm sorry, but has anybody ever actually pulled for catcalling? Genuinely.
I'm on off that scaffold and give me a winch.
Do you know what I mean? Morning, dude. Oh. Hi, Vince. Get doing.
we needed that joke there because we were getting low.
I know, but it is like, it's very, very easy for me to kind of like get thingied in there because I just feel.
Reenact a cat call, right? You're walking by me. I'm a workie. My name's Phil.
Hi, Phil.
My name's Phil. I've got.
Phil's get moves.
Right. Oh, sexy.
Oh my God, is that how you would catcall?
Yeah. You need to get in a character, right?
I would ignore a catcall though.
Right, but today you're answering.
Right,
and
today I'm-
today you're like if you were going to pull from it.
Right, okay.
Right. Oh, sexy.
Me? Me? Hi. What?
You want a winch?
I'm wondering.
Give me a gobble.
See, the thing is as well. What?
Well, don't give me a gobble.
But see, the thing is as well, like, I actually think that, see, for the guys that are catcalling, I would love to actually see the reaction if a girl was to be like, huh? And like, they probably wouldn't even, they probably wouldn't even have anything to follow it up with.
What's your opinion on this? I'm so curious on catcalling.
It's probably scared to give an opinion.
Nah, it's just not really something I've ever done.
And I know it's not something that you would do, but what to see if you like if you were, because you're a man, like what would be
It's
what
a bit creepy, innit?
I
Do you
think it's a
think-
bit creepy. I just don't think there's any need. I think, see, if you're
Yeah.
wanting to fucking tell a woman that she's pretty or appreciate a woman, there's other ways to go about it. I don't believe that catcalling is, I don't think a man can argue that a catcalling is a positive reinforcement. I don't.
See if a man came up to me though and didn't catcall, but he said, "You're really pretty," I'd run a mile.
So you'd rather be catcalled?
Probably. No, but imagine a guy coming up to you and going, "Oh, you're stunned." I'd actually be like, "Whoa."
I think
And then
it
I
just
feel the need
depends.
to reply also because we're face to face.
I think it depends on the situation though. Like, and I do completely understand that, like, for the good men out there that are looking to meet somebody, their hands are tied because everybody just thinks you're a creep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do 100% get that. But that's a conversation you need to have with other men.
There
Do you know
is
what I mean? Like,
and there is definitely like a they're like, see, from like, if we're like good, like men that would never even dream of doing that or harming other women, like there is a part to think about them as well, because if you wouldn't ever comply in something like that, but you're being like put in the same group as people that would, do you know what I mean?
But
For
then
example,
I also think it's men like that. So that to me, show that you're somebody that's safe. Show that you are like, share the same sort of stuff that female are sharing, rather than not comment at all on it. Share it and show that you're against shit like that. Show that you don't think that's acceptable. Talk about it. I think the issue with a lot of men is they'll just bury it, or they'll put their head down, and sometimes that's just as bad, because I'm like, well, I just don't know if you're a safe person or not. Do you know what I mean? Or no comment. That's even worse.
Literally.
But I think like also what you're saying about like somebody coming up to you and being like, oh, like, I think you're gorgeous, I'd like your number. I think that also kind of, not even like in like a men-woman thing, I think that's very reflective. Your attitude on that is very reflective of the time that you live in terms of that wouldn't have been weird for like our parents.
Yeah.
To be out, because that's how you met people. That was how
I know,
you...
but I was talking about if it was like a builder. I was talking about a workie. Like, just instead of catcalling, just coming up to you and going, oh, you're good looking.
Yeah.
Then I would be like, what?
Yeah. But then I also think, like, see if you're at work, fucking do your work and just get your head down. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
If it's meant to be, it'll be. You'll see her somewhere else.
Chisel that brick, Phil. Anyway, what were you going to tell me in the car?
Right, I got an email last night from OpenAI, ChatGPT.
Oh, the Dola thing.
No, oh no, they're fucking... I literally get
Yeah,
fucking
they're
3
annoying.
emails a day.
They must pay well though, because I see people fucking doing it.
I know, but actually, I'm not going to lie. See, every single time I see somebody advertising it, I literally feel a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
Because it's not like... I don't know, I fucking hate it.
I do. It must pay well though, because there's no... I've seen it somewhere, and if I got a message asking to promote an AI app, I'd be like,
I think it's 300 that I've been offered, but I just would not promote something that I don't use.
Yeah.
And I don't believe for a minute that all of these people are using it either.
No.
I seen Chugly Girl promoting it the other day and I was gutted. But even in our comment section, people are like, oh no, they got you too. And I'm like, I understand that people want to make money, but I just couldn't compromise myself. See if something that I use get in touch.
However, ChatGPT, I could definitely advertise them because I fucking use it.
They're not going to ask me. So I got an email last night for OpenAI.
Is that ChatGPT?
Uh-huh. It is, isn't it? OpenAI.
Yeah, I'll check it now.
I don't know who else it would be. I'm pretty sure it's OpenAI. Hello. Access deactivated.
What?
Access deactivated.
Why?
OpenAI's terms and policies restrict the use of our services in a number of areas. We have identified activity in ChatGPT that is not permitted under our policies. We are deactivating your access to our service immediately for the account associated with the email in my email. If you've got any questions or think there's been an error, you can use the button below to initiate an appeal. So I've obviously initiated an appeal because I literally... Like, I don't understand what I've done wrong.
They own and operate ChatGPT.
It says on it, ChatGPT. So they basically said that I've spoke about something in my ChatGPT that is against their policies.
Is it maybe when you're doing the description for ours and there's something bad in it or something?
No, because I don't ever ask them to go into detail. I just put in the subjects we talk about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But even then, there's not even been anything.
Is it definitely a legit email?
Because I done the appeal and then I got the email saying appeal submission confirmation. They didn't ask for any details or anything.
And what about if you looked up any of that stuff that we've been talking about from that like Rape Academy thing?
No. I wouldn't use ChatGPT for that.
No, I know, but just in case that was like maybe if
No, I literally see when I say that I use ChatGPT for actually probably shouldn't say this, but for the captions for YouTube and Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
What else do I use it for? I use it for loads of stuff. I chat to Lucy all the time, but I'm not talking about like anything. I'm genuinely thinking. Actually, in my appeal I wrote, I'm not sure what it is I've done wrong. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is
What
I've
have I done wrong?
Genuinely not. And I've said, if there is a policy that you can find that I have violated, can you please let me know what the policy is and show me the conversation that has violated it? Because I cannot pluck anything from my head
Yeah.
to think that I've
Were you in
broke
the
any
app or
rules.
online?
Online. You know me, I hate an app.
Why?
I don't know, I just hate fucking downloading shit onto my phone. You always say, why have you not got an app for like YouTube and all that? I fucking hate an app. I just use my browser for everything.
That would literally drive me up the wall. So here, do you know, I know we've spoken about this before, right? But see Ellen DeGeneres, is she just gone?
The baby eater.
Is she just gone?
I don't know. Is she?
Like, how weird actually
She's not got her
is it?
show because she was a pure tyrant.
What's a tyrant?
Like a pure badging. She was like a bad boss. Apparently all the
really?
people that worked for her were terrified and they weren't able to look her in the eye and all that. Literally, wee Ellen, wee fucking short back and sides.
Seen recent pictures of her right now. She's not looking good, is she?
Is she not?
I
Let me
would see her.
I don't know if that was fake ones I seen, but just seen it was like when Epstein Island's been shut. Basically,
Oh.
she's looking rather old.
Oh, she is. Like, she is a bit of an ugg though, isn't she? Like, she's got quite unfortunate features, our Ellen.
Is it? Are you looking at that?
Do you know what she looks like a little bit? Yeah. See how in The Witches, the movie, when the wee boy's getting turned into a mouse and he's like halfway
Never
through the
seen it.
stage. Are you kidding? Have you seen The Witches?
The
Rodell.
Rodell.
So see when like they gives the wee boy the chocolate and he's turning into a mouse, but he's like not quite a mouse yet, but he's still a wee boy. She kind of looks like that.
I think if she put a pair of glasses on her, she's morphing into Louis Theroux.
Louis Theroux.
Oh my god! She fucking is. That's Louis Theroux.
That's the photo I'm looking at.
Oh my god! No way.
Have Louis Theroux and Ellen DeGeneres ever been seen in the same room? That's the question.
No way. They're like twins.
Oh my god.
Lost at birth.
Oh,
Have you got anything else in your note before I really want to go into the wee dating stuff?
yeah, I do. I wanted to talk about the Alix E and Alex Cooper stuff. Have you been up to date with this?
Yeah, but like,
Do you think this is like
A PR
real
stunt?
or PR?
don't know, either or, but see, honestly, right, and I like them both, but I'll always be, who do you think?
Alex
For me?
E.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't like either of
'Cause
them
I
enough
just
to take a side. I'm
I
just interested
think
because
it's not
they're
even that I'm
both...
taking a side. I just actually like Alix E for me can just do no wrong. I think she's dead real.
I like both of them, but I'm not a fan enough of either of
Is it
them to
something
take a
do
side, if
with,
that
like,
makes sense.
she has a production thing for podcasts, and Alix E had one
So-
in that production line or something.
But apparently Alix E still owns her own podcast. It's just not being produced by Alex Cooper's production company anymore.
Why?
Don't know, but
Did
apparently
you see
we're
the
going to
video
find
of
out
her
the
like
tea
seeing the
on
video
it.
in bed?
Yeah. See, that's what makes me think it's PR, like waking her up and all that.
I know.
Like, also, like, I know you're a big fan, but Day One Coachella outfit.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm not a big fan. I just like I just mean out of the two of them, like I feel like I get more kind of genuine real vibes from Alex.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
don't
that's
follow
not as a
either
big
of them,
fan.
so I don't know them enough to make a judgment. But
I actually don't know
I
if
thought
did
it was.
see
I just think it's quite funny how these two massive names are like, if it is real,
I know.
I hope it's real because I kind of love it. I kind of love that they're just like openly being like, yeah,
I know.
How long's Coachella on for, baby?
It's two weekends.
weekends.
Here, also, see if you went to week one Coachella, you must be gutted.
oh my
Week
god, I would be livid.
looks so much better.
Sabrina brought out Madonna
I know.
and Terry Crews.
Zara Larson was there.
Was she?
She
With who?
performed Pink Panthers.
Really? And then Billie
Bieber,
Eilish was one
Billie-
less lonely girl.
How
Oh.
cute. There was a video that came up because I didn't really get why everyone was making a big deal about it.
She was the biggest Justin Bieber
Yeah,
fan.
and there's a
her whole
video
life.
where she's watching and she just faints or something. I was like, oh, that's actually so nice.
I
And they're
know.
all dead close pals.
Yeah, very, very cute. Also,
cute.
I've seen like obviously everybody's like complaining because Justin Bieber's Coachella set was him with a laptop.
But
with
I
the
think it's
YouTube
because he
videos.
doesn't own his rights.
Yeah, I seen that. So I was like, because we got actually a few people on Instagram asking us to talk about that this week and like, would we be upset if we went to Coachella?
No.
And that was it. But I think people don't realise that he physically can't.
And do you know
he
the-
doesn't own it,
and do
so
you know
that's
the
the only
thing
reason.
is-
That's the only way he can do it.
See as well, that's what everyone wants. They want
Yeah.
him to almost, it's this whole thing of Justin Bieber's healed and he can look back at his old music, and that's what people want. See, if he didn't do that because he didn't have the rights, people would have been like, why didn't he do that?
Yeah, it's just nostalgia.
It's just the way
I
he's
do
had to do
understand
it.
people that don't get that, thinking he's headlining Coachella and he's sitting doing it on YouTube.
I
But
think it's quite wholesome.
I mean, I enjoyed the set, but
Yeah.
I do like all his early stuff. It's very nostalgic, but I think that the people that are in Uproar aren't realising that he physically couldn't do anything else if he wanted to have that back catalogue. And people, you're so right in saying people at Coachella would have been raging if they went and they weren't hearing the old ones.
No, like no old songs. And I feel like, I feel like he looks happier.
Yeah, I suppose you're never going to know.
No, you won't. I think I'm just telling myself that.
Just hoping. Here, did you see, just like while we're on the subject of like stuff like that, did you see that the One Direction Netflix drama thing?
No.
Right, so Zayn and Louis were signed on to do a Netflix documentary. And
Okay, I knew that.
right, okay, so it's been cancelled
Why?
because they fought and Zayn punched Louis. And it was shut down, and now they're not speaking. They've unfollowed each other on Instagram and all that. So basically, I think Zayn said they were looking at old footage or something, and Zayn said something. I don't know what, if it's been released or not. It didn't when I found out. He said something, and Louis got raging and like went to attack him, and Zayn's like proper like lights out punched him, and it was shut down, and then
My
it's been
childhood
cancelled.
just falls apart every day with them.
And then they've both unfollowed each other on
That makes me
Instagram.
sad. Because
I want to know what was said.
like Liam dying, that altered me. It did. That really broke my heart. Yeah.
Do you know what kind of annoys me? I'm going to sound like such a bitch. What's new? I feel like everybody and their granny was slating the bones of him.
Oh,
like
no, oh my
nobody had a
God.
nice word to say about him, and now he's dead,
Literally.
and everyone's like
But
crying
is that
about
not
it.
the same for every
Oh no,
celebrity that dies?
100%.
Like,
But it annoys me because
I
I'm like, it's
know.
the same people. I'll be honest, I was too old to be a directioner, so I was never on either side of it. But it's the same. It's probably
know,
the
it's
same
always the
people.
same.
The same people that are like, oh, this, that,
100%.
and now they're like pure greeting over him, and it's like, well, maybe things wouldn't have ended up the way they did.
if you didn't keep your mouth shut.
If it never happens to Gary Barlow, I'll put my hands up, guys. Do you know what I mean? I'll be like, guys, I said what I said. And
Guys, I'm going to see Gary Barlow in June, and I'm going to get so much content for Laurie.
for Laurie, I don't want
Yeah,
my
for
fucking
you.
content. I'll be in Florida.
How's Take That coming back?
Yeah.
Is Robbie? I don't know.
No. I'm taking my
I would
mum
go and
for her
see.
birthday.
I'm not even kidding on when I say I would go and see Take That with Robbie 10 times over.
Oh, I love Robbie.
I could defos block out that freak.
See, for me
and watch
though,
Robbie.
you could put me in that stadium and just play the CD. It's more, I'm going for the tunes and like that.
100%. And this is the thing. What I will say, guys, you know that I am creeped out by Gary Barlow. He is like my sleep paralysis demon.
More than
but
Matthew
I do
Morrison.
really like. Oh no, both of them are as scary as each other, to be honest. But I do like the Take That songs.
Oh.
I have to say, and I also like the Glee songs. I don't have an issue against the music, guys. Just the men.
Kira Cousin's statement. Have you seen this?
No, I seen somebody commented on Instagram.
So she's-
why is she making a statement now? Is she not? Is she relevant again?
Cousins.
What's she done recently that she has to make a statement?
So she said, before any rumours start to circulate, I would like to address this matter directly. I have taken the decision to withdraw from the documentary after discussions with the producers, as I believe this is the most appropriate outcome for all involved. While I may choose to start to share my story at some point in the future, I may equally decide not to. At the moment, I don't feel that this is the right time. I acknowledge that my actions may have caused confusion or upset, and I've apologised privately to those to those most closely affected, and now online to those who it also may have caused upset and distress. It is important that those closest to the situation are given the time and space to heal, and focusing on myself and prioritising the mental health of both myself and others involved, which has informed my decision. I would also like to thank everyone who's been involved and who's offered me support and guidance through this time. I will continue to work upon myself to be the best person I can be for myself, family and friends. I apologise to my ex and his family. I wish them all the best and hope this decision brings them peace.
I didn't even know that there was a documentary.
Yeah, so there was, I think she started it, but now she's obviously stopped it.
See, when she was like, I want to focus on myself, my friends, and I thought she was going to say the baby.
Oh my God.
I just focus on myself and my wee dolly.
What do you actually think could be the outcome for that? Like, though, like, why do you think, like, is that like like an episode though.
What
Like,
do you mean?
like as in like genuinely, because obviously someone in
Well,
their right mind wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
So is
but
it like
apparently she's done it more than once. Was that not the second time she'd done it?
I don't know.
So, I don't know. Wronging, to be honest. And even like that statement, like I may have caused confusion. Like no, you not. There's nothing me
you
about
did.
it.
You
Like
did.
yeah, there's nothing me about it. That's not. It's kind of half-assed apology.
I know. I think you need to just hold your hand up and be like, I fucked up big
Aye,
time.
big time. Maybe like
I need Laurie's opinion on Donut Daddy on TikTok.
never heard of him.
Look him up. I
Donut
don't.
Daddy. I'm scared. See if this fucks up my FYP.
Look it up on the pod. And it won't.
Donut Daddy.
Doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
What?
To be honest.
Donut Daddy.
No, it doesn't.
I'm no time into my computer, that's for sure.
Oh,
Can I see him?
Or is it just somebody making donuts?
yeah, like
Oh,
kinda
like
swarthy Italian looking guy.
I can see why they thought about you though.
Can you?
Just the control over that dough.
Not my thing,
Oh,
to be honest. I get it. Yeah, not my thing. He's not my type.
is he not daddy enough for you?
Defo's not my daddy. No. Defo's not my daddy. I
If he
appreciate
was
it.
the dumpling daddy.
If anyone
I
else
know,
if
the-
anyone else wants to send me like men to like see if they tickle my fancy, then go for it. But that's not for me. Also, Stuart's watching now, so I'm only kidding.
The whole Sabby C apparently mocking a fan's culture. What's this?
I've not seen this. I seen it on Instagram. I don't. This is the first. Me reading that Instagram was the
Is this
first that I
about
had
Sabrina
heard about
Carpenter?
it.
Yeah.
Do you know
Somebody
what
in
it
the
is?
crowd made a noise. Like that,
Type of noise.
like a noise that is their kind of religion, I think, that they do. And she went, she like kind of put her down a bit.
What does she say?
I think she said something about it was like weird or something.
What do you mean a noise of their religion?
Like their culture, a noise that their culture makes.
What, like a word?
No, like a noise. You probably need to check it. I'm maybe butchering this here. But
This is the first time you hear about it. What?
Look it up.
You fucking look. You're sitting with your phone in your
It's because I
hand.
was in the archives of you as well.
you'll be able to get a video of it because she actually stopped. She was like, there is a video of it.
Right,
That's it.
let's see. Let's look it up. What do you type in to find that? Sabrina
What would I type in?
yodeling? Was it yodeling?
It did sound
Somebody
like a
said
yodel.
Sabrina
Aye.
Partner yodeling.
Aye. Aye, that
Is
noise.
that what you're doing?
It's an Arab call.
I don't like it.
Are you serious? It's my culture.
That's your culture, is yodeling?
It's a call of celebration.
Is this Burning Man? What's going on? This is weird. I think I heard something.
No, I did get it close. It was close.
Can I see?
Do you know, can I be so for real? I like,
It's like, no, but do you know why I'm laughing? 'Cause I'm like, I feel like everyone's so snowflakes.
it's
Oh,
not
it's-
that either,
Aye.
but
Like, fuck me. I get it, right? See if that is a call, fair enough. But she's not going to know that. She's sitting in a crowd and someone's going,
she's not going to know that. And also, can I just say the world we live in, do a lot of terrorist attacks not make fucking noises like that? So you would be like, I'd rather you didn't do that. If somebody made that noise in a plane, you'd shit yourself. Like, do you know what I mean?
I
And
don't
then
think
they'd be like, oh, I'm
she's-
celebrating being on holiday.
When she's up on stage, she's just said, she's no hinting that.
She's
I
not.
know, she's not deep in it. I feel
just
like
think that
people
are
just
trying
jump
to
on
cancel everybody for the sake of fucking cancelling everybody.
cancel culture actually.
Are you serious? It's my culture. Well, I'm not being funny. You sound American to me, so you might have an Arab culture, but you're in America and you're fucking sound American. Can you not just fucking clap and be like, yeah? Like, it sounds like you're attention seeking. I'm going to get cancelled now as well.
Is that what you're doing? I don't like it. That's your culture, is yodeling? Is this Burning Man? What's going
But that's the thing. It's like it's a
you
thing
know,
of celebration.
but-
That's fine in those circles.
But we don't know that.
Yeah,
So that's you
it's
can't
alarming.
just expect. I
Yeah.
think it's very like people just expect people to not offend them for things they don't even know.
Yeah, it's not on. It's up to you, like, to kind of decide whether you're going to be offended by something or not. Do you know what I mean?
And then like what did people expect her to say on that stage there? Like she's about to sing.
I know. Literally. Oh, do you know what? Come up and tell me more about that. What do we need to talk about this week? The price of chocolate and caramel Freddos. It used to be 10p and now it's 39p. Shambles.
That is true though.
Who's
Do you know what?
actually?
Do you know what shocks me more? That you don't get 3 for £1 bags of sweets anymore.
That's a fucking travesty. That is, to be fair. Yeah.
I used to. Do you know what I used to do? I
Those
was
wee
I
mushrooms,
was a
the
wee
wee foam
fat
mushrooms.
bastard when I was younger. Honestly, I would no. Actually, listen to this. I'd get a bag of strawberry laces. Right, I'd get a bag of strawberry laces. I would pour the bag out. I'd tie them together so it was one big massive strawberry lace, and then let it hang and just eat it on the couch. Just it took ages just to make it last longer. Like I was a greedy little cunt.
Means technically you're still having one packet of sweets.
I need to stop saying the C word. Like, do you know what I think's made me say the C word more? Ricky Gervais
Well, because you've been
in
watching that thing.
Afterlife. He says it all the time, and I feel like I'm picking up
Do you know
on
what
it.
I want to know though? Just going back to that Freddo thing. Who's actually like? And I want to know. Like this isn't a thingy question. Answer me.
Who's buying a Freddo?
Who's going into the shops and just buying a Freddo?
I would buy a Freddo.
An individual
Yeah.
Freddo. That's the last thing I'd buy in
Like
a
just
shop.
if I was like going into a shop and I could fancy a wee bit of chocolate, but on menu, I'd pick up a Freddo.
Oh no,
Small.
that's just not something that I would pick up.
Cadbury.
But then I also couldn't tell you the last time I went into the shop and picked up a chocolate bar. Like I'll get like a 4-pack of Buenos in my Tesco every now and again.
Yeah, I don't really. I like a bag of like Cadbury stuff.
Like the crunchy rocks.
No,
They're my fave.
they're nice, but I wouldn't go for them. I like a button, and I like a bit of Whisper.
See, if I'm choosing something to like have as like a sweet treat, you know that I'm choosing a bag of squashies. I would rather have like a sweet, like a squidgy squashy sweet than a chocolate for sure.
I need to know what you asked for at the hairdressers. Both your hair's always gorgeous.
Where's that?
And ask us.
All right.
I know that I get. I've got extensions and they're Remy Crochet. They are 18-inch or 16-inch. 18 inch, and I like every so often will get like a full head of baby lights, but usually when I just get a top up I just get baby lights pretty much. But honestly I don't know, Kirsty kind of just does what she wants, but I'm sure it's a full head of baby lights.
I also get baby lights. I do have low lights through my hair from the last few times, but no, the last 2 times I've only got baby lights, but before that I had low lights as well, which you can still see. So the ratio is probably like 2-to-1 baby lights to low lights, and I also get face framing, and I wear a secret weave which was 24 inches when I got it done, but it's now probably sitting at about 20 inches because one, I've had it cut, but also it just stingies. And it's, what's the words? Double drawn. If you're going to get extensions or any sort of like weave, make sure it's double drawn so it doesn't thin out at the bottom prematurely.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't like my weave though.
Yeah, you're not a weave girl.
No.
But I know I couldn't have the bonds, yeah.
Yeah, I just hated the feeling of it hanging out my head.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah, it's just your preference. See, to be honest, like I'm switching up my weave so that my next weave is going to be a sew-in, and I think I'll prefer that because currently mine is the secret weave where it's like looped in. So I do, like, when I'm getting to the end of like my 8 weeks, it is hanging, but I also kind of like that because my hair looks really long.
When it's hanging down a bit.
But there's been times that I'm like, this is hanging on by a thread, literally. So yeah. And thank you for saying our hairs are gorgeous.
Thank you. Have you thought about doing a podcast with an audience small to start with? We definitely have thought about it, but that's all we'll say.
Yeah.
Thought
Under
about
lock and key.
it.
I think we just don't talk about that anymore now until we're announcing something.
Yeah.
So we've thought about it and that's all you're getting.
Would just bring your dads back on again. I love that episode. So honestly, same. And I do think like maybe in the future, but it would be different now. I feel like we're much more in our swing now.
Yeah,
when I look back
my
to that, I'm like,
instinct is
we're quite
honestly
young.
to say no to that.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want to be continuously doing the same things.
I know. It needs to be
I would
like,
love an episode with the mums.
Yeah.
But my mum refuses to come on, and I just wouldn't feel right about having your mum and then not my
Yeah,
mum. So
I know.
like, my mum is the one that's holding back, guys. So if you want to like control it a little bit for that, then go ahead. Leave some comments.
And you just need to let us know what type of guests you want to see next for our next chaotic conversations, because we will do that again, obviously in time. But you'll need to let us know. We'll try to get a good one.
Any exciting things coming for the future? Not that I'm aware of, to be honest.
I booked a holiday.
Oh yeah, so you did.
Yeah,
Crete.
booked a holiday to Crete this year, so I'm buzzing about that.
I think they were talking more about the podcast, but
Oh, sorry.
but that is still exciting.
Yeah, for the podcast, not really anything we can.
Yeah, I've got a few holidays booked. Going to Benidorm. I'm going to Florida. I've got my solo trip to Vegas. We're going to London. So a couple of little
Exciting.
personal exciting bits, but
Someone
nothing for the
said,
pod.
"Can I wear a red dress to a wedding as a guest?" Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that is it not like the pure old tradition though that you slept with the groom or something? Piss off.
Oh, I just think all these old traditions can get to fuck apart from the white thing.
Yeah,
Don't
all
wear
white, yeah, 100%.
Or don't wear cream or ivory or anything like that.
No, but I do think you can wear a lemon.
Yeah, I think you can wear a lemon if it's
lemon.
obviously lemon.
Yeah. But
If it's
wearing red
lemon,
dress,
if it's lemon with a
100%.
veil, maybe think twice. Do you know what I think for a wedding guest as well? The thing for me, like when I'm a guest at a wedding, is always obviously not trying to wear a similar colour to the brides, but you also need to take into consideration what the bridesmaids are wearing. Because if you're wearing especially if you're wearing like a gown, like a long dress, I can't, you look me in the eye when you're doing that and it's fucking disturbing. She opens the cans with her teeth. And do you know even more of a reason why you shouldn't do that? Because you've got composite bonding and you could chip it.
I think all my composite bonding's gone now.
Well,
Remember
I wouldn't be surprised with the way you're fucking opening cans with your teeth.
I got like the front four just slightly edged at the bottom, remember? Just smoothed out. But I honestly feel like it's gone now. Because they did say you're supposed to get it thingied, but I didn't.
Yeah, I want it, but I just don't want to have to pay like all that money, to be honest.
I just got literally, it was like like genuinely, see, I'll need to show you after the before and after. It's genuinely, it took them 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was so small. It was just to edge it off. I got that done for free.
Did you?
Yeah.
I never knew that. I want it done for free, but I don't want 4 teeth. I want 16 teeth.
Is that how many you've got in your mouth?
If I get 16 teeth in my mouth? Did you just ask me that? Have I got 16 teeth in my mouth? I'd literally, my teeth would look like a burnt wooden, my mouth would look like a burnt wooden fence if I had 16 teeth. Who the fuck's only got 16 teeth? My Waynes have got more than 16 teeth.
A burnt wooden fence.
No. Oh my God.
But why did you say 16? Why 16?
Because I'm pretty sure when you smile your widest, I'm pretty sure I see 16. I've looked at this before.
What, you've counted?
Because I've been seriously considering it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. I would want 15 bonded. So yeah, I have taken it seriously. I've looked and it's so expensive though. So expensive.
Right. Disaster dates.
No, wait, they've got more things.
I know, but I'm just thinking of the time so we can do dilemmas as well.
Yeah, we've got fine. We're fine. Right, I want you to answer this. Do you have road rage?
Yes. Big time.
If so, what's the worst kind of driver?
The ones that don't see when you let them out and they don't acknowledge you.
Yeah, worst.
yeah.
See, like that was like today though. See when people are in the wrong lane and are wanting in and are so entitled that they should get in, and I will usually let them in. Like today, I let them in and the guy fucking honked at me. I'm like, you're in the wrong.
Yeah, literally.
Like there's so much. I feel like, do you know what what happened? We were driving in town. We were driving out. Why were we in? Can't mind. But we drove out. And I was in the left, so where I was coming out, it was two.
Oh yeah, that fucking arsehole.
Yeah, and it was like the left lane and I'm in the left. So when I'm driving up to the right, I'll stay in the left. But then the same for the right, there's another lane. So he should have been in there. And he just drove kind of right over to my left side. And he honked at me, but I was like, no, you're in the wrong lane.
Yeah.
And this is from someone, I'm driving uptown all the time. And I'm like, no, you're in the wrong lane. And then he was actually like, getting his eyeballs and we were howling. So I was like, you having a laugh? Like, you're in the wrong lane, mate.
Literally.
But yeah. I
see,
mean, and I can
obviously-
also hold my hand up. Like, I can be a fucking flamboyant driver at the best.
Flamboyant driver. I
At
love
the best
that.
of times, right? I can.
Is that just
She's
a
a
fancy for saying
Jade
shit?
will literally Jade will literally have her legs, her head between her legs, looking in her bag for something, and she'll go like to me, take the wheel. And I'm literally in the passenger seat. This is before I had my license.
I just like
incidentally.
to live life on the edge.
She's
honestly.
very relaxed.
Yeah, just like to live
Unfortunately,
life
none
on the
of our passengers are. My mum is terrified of your driving.
Yeah, you and literally. But it's, see, do you know what? I can't go. Because see, at the end of the day, right, yeah, I might be flamboyant and I might be a wee bit woohoo, careless, right? But if I've ever crashed, it's my fault. I've not.
My fault. I love how I've ever crashed. That's been my fault.
Because I've had someone crash at the back of me before, but I've never
We've
crashed
had a
my
few
car.
near misses though.
Oh, absolutely. But word being near. No,
she's got
word
good
being
reflex.
missed.
She's got good reflexes. We'll give her that.
And do you know though?
I've actually nearly came to my death a few times in your car, but you've always saved my life.
I know. Do you know it's so funny? Because there was one time Laurie was like, "Oh, I just feel really relaxed in your car," and then she went, "Oh."
That was so funny. We were talking about how people like are scared to be in Jade's car, and I was like, do you know, I genuinely don't feel that way. Like, I do feel very relaxed in Jade's car, but I think it's because we've had so many near misses that I'm just like, I assume you've got it.
Yeah.
I assume you get a handle on things. But I literally said that just as like it was like a truck in front of us just came to an abrupt stop, and obviously Jade was looking at me talking, and she had to slam on the brakes, and when I say that, and my nose nearly touched the windscreen, I was like, oh.
Do you know what I will say though? I can't go a backseat driver. Like, see if you're really that offended by my driving, get out.
Grand's a backseat
Walk.
driver.
Do you know? But see that it's like I drive all the time on my own, pretty much primarily on my own.
Yeah.
So and I'm fine. So I do struggle with that. I'm like. Or I'm like, oh, like, and I'm like, oh fucking no.
No. What's something that you've changed your mind about in the last few years? I thought that was a good question. I don't know how to answer it. I thought it was a good question.
What's something you've changed your mind about in the last 3 years?
The last few years. Is there anything that you think, oh, I used to think that and now I think this? I think that's a really good question. But I also feel like I'm very strong-willed and strong-minded. So I feel like once I do make a decision, don't get me wrong, I'll always like question.
I used to think I wouldn't have lost weight. And then I did.
I'm trying to think of something like really good.
I know that was shite, sorry. I'm not really good at... See, honestly, if we had a sit-down interview and somebody interviewed us, I'd be shite. Like, I just can't think on the
I think it
spot.
depends on what they ask you, because that's like a full-on... Would you be able to answer that?
No, I'm trying to think through.
Yeah,
it's-
it's a hard one,
You
like,
probably
to
need
think.
to think about it when you.
But I do think that's a really good
something
question.
that you thought about, maybe not in the last 3 years, maybe in the last year and a half, you thought we were pains in the arse.
He still does.
True.
He's not changed his mind, he's just better at hiding it.
Right, I want to go into these disaster dates.
Okay.
Right, we've asked you guys, do you have a dating disaster story? Okay. He asked the server to take the herbs out of his carbonara that were already mixed in.
What would you actually do? Excuse me, can you just take all the herbs out?
So does he mean as in like before it's like came over, or like as it's
Well, if it's been, I'd imagine it's been served to him if it's already been mixed in.
grow up? Grow up, please.
Oh.
Someone says I'm going to DM you this. This is tea, right? We need to go into. Do you want to go into the DMs? Once tripped on a guy when went on a date with him. Not my best moment. I mean, I did that the first time I met Ewan. It was icy, and I fucking decked it a belter. And Ewan actually turned round to his pal and said, "Fuck that." True story. And here we are.
The first date, a guy told me that he got sacked by the United Nations. A different guy on another first date made a Hitler joke. Third, and probably the worst, turned up to the date with a drawstring bag.
Like
A
a
JD
a JD one.
No.
I would die off. I would actually die.
What's in it?
I
Like
don't
a
want to know.
sleepover
I
bag?
genuinely don't want to know if
Like,
you're...
has he been that like confident that he's going to
See,
get his home?
honestly,
Brought a
I don't care
spare
if
pair of
you've just
knickers?
been to JD and bought yourself something. Ask them to hold it till tomorrow. Like, do not turn up with a plastic drawstring bag draped over your shoulder. My fanny would dry up so fast.
A bag, point blank. Sorry.
I don't mind a bag.
We've said this, if you don't mind a man bag.
Look at-
come on, no.
No.
See, you're going on a date and a guy's coming in with a wee bag.
Have you seen Jacob Elordi cutting about with like women's bags? Let him do
Yeah,
what he
but
wants.
Jacob Elordi's maybe different to John in Glasgow.
But I wouldn't be on a date with John from Glasgow. I think the bag thing is if you have got like a bit of swag about you and you can pull it off. It depends on the guy, personally. Do you know what I mean? If you rocked up with a bag, I think I'd probably be like, is that a bag? Is that your bag, Ewan? If Stuart was to rock up with a bag, I'd be like, is that your handbag, honey? But like, I think it depends on the guy and their style. Mm-hmm. To be fair, it doesn't offend me.
But a JD bag, no. Was on a date and seen him pick up and eat a box of curry off the floor.
What do you mean?
Was on a date and seen him pick up and eat a box of curry off the floor. Where was your date? The best kebab. What the fuck?
Chibati night.
I'm just so... No, can we just actually break that down? Because I'm confused, right? On a date where? Seen him pick up and eat a box of curry. What's a box of curry? Like, what's a box
Maybe
of
like
curry?
a noodle and rice box.
But it's just curry. A box of curry. And eat it off the floor. What the fuck? Because I actually picture that. You're on a first date with someone and they're eating curry off the flare.
It would be the last date.
It'd be the last minute. I'd be out of there.
Hey girls, I'm not sure how to send pictures to respond to your story, so I thought I'd message instead. Basically, when I was around 16 years old, I had a boyfriend of about 4 years. Crazy, I know. I eventually broke up with him after having multiple girls message me and other various reasons. After breaking up with him, I began to go out with my friends more and more and going to parties, which I hadn't done when I was with him. Shortly after the breakup, I attended a party, and in the background of a video that one of my friends posted on Snapchat was me sitting next to a boy. I was literally having a conversation with him and nothing at all happened. However, my ex saw the story and obviously assumed the worst. The next day, I went to watch YouTube on my TV, forgetting that my YouTube was still logged into his TV. Fair to say, it was a shock to the system when I seen that he had left me messages through the YouTube searches due to being blocked on everything. Right?
No way.
So all of our YouTube searches, I'll just
Shut
read it.
up.
All of our YouTube searches are, you're a cheater. You go for anything now, you dirty cheating slut, fat junkie, worthless slut, downgrade to a junkie, new boyfriend and one day you slag, so many boys now, fat slag, cry yourself to sleep.
Shut up.
That's commitment to the bit, innit? It's
kinda
logged onto YouTube.
Talking in broken English and all. I mean,
Literally.
he does realise he could just type the full thing in. couldn't he?
You might need to thingy that her name.
Oh fuck yeah, we'll need to believe that. I never even thought.
Said that about 5 times.
I know,
you
I
were
was
like,
just I was just reading.
What the
Sorry,
hell?
girl. We'll take care of you. Don't worry. We'll bleep you. But fuck, because I was reading, I wasn't thinking.
Oh, that's genuinely embarrassing. Like, do you know? Oh
See,
my
honestly-
god, no! Do you know the worst bit? He would have been typing on the remote.
That's such an ick.
That's maybe why he's done it.
It got unlocked. Imagine. Fat jump slag, you cheated. Oh, that's embarrassing. Right.
Oh, I love that so much. I found out I was pregnant with my now ex-boyfriend. I was on contraception at the time and this was not planned. When I told him, he said that the thought of having a baby with me and being bonded to me for life physically repulsed him and made him want to end his life. When I miscarried, this man had the audacity to say thank you. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm so glad it was the ex.
What the fuck?
What is wrong? Like, what is actually wrong? There's like a chemical imbalance.
Thank you. As if she fucking done it for him.
Literally.
Fucking hell. Most unhinged things a boyfriend, girlfriend or ex has ever said to you. My current boyfriend, when we first started going out, called me Thunder Thighs.
What's
We
that
laugh
about?
now. My current boyfriend, when we first met, called me Thunder Thighs. We laugh now.
Do you know what that makes me think of? Did you ever watch that Celebs Go Dating and that Fern,
I've just seen one of these.
and
actually.
Fern McCann went on a date with some random guy and he was I don't think you'll have seen this. Fern McCann went on a date and she was sitting and the guy was like, oh, I like big legs. And she was like, big legs. And then it cut to like the bit where she's getting interviewed and she's like, big legs.
Someone says, so this is like most unhinged. Somebody's said to me, to be honest, you were just a hole to me.
Oh my God, that's fucking what uncanny.
Ask me how I feels to be in a dead end job. So rude. I literally earned 10k more than him. Well, that's why, baby, was insecure and
literally.
a loser.
This is too long for the question thing, but once my ex-girlfriend, who was schizophrenic, sat and blew up my phone while I was on holiday in Tenerife, asking me why I just suffocated her with a plastic bag and done her windows in. She was at home in Kilmarnock. Fucking hell, that's what happens.
Oh.
What
He
else have
told
we
my
got?
niece told me my niece was fit and had a really nice bum. She was 14. Die.
Literally, execute. Right. I matched with a guy on Tinder. First date we went for coffee. He seemed normal, so second date arranged. We agreed on drinks. He lived a bit out of where I am, so I offered him to stay. Rookie error. So we kicked off pretty well with mini golf. However, as the game ended, he lied about his score. The discussion of dinner came up. Now, I was under the impression we'd go for a nice dinner in a restaurant because that's what you do on dates. But no, he decided he did not want to eat dinner as he was a fussy eater. Being the angel I am, I offered to pick a place and I offered him to pick a place and I would find something. He still didn't like this idea and proceeded to continue to the next pub. By this point, I was starving and several drinks in and he was on the verge of a hanger. Then he'd suggested that we move on to another place for drinks, which I interrupted and insisted that I need something to eat. He couldn't make up his mind, so I dragged him into McDonald's. Here's where it gets bad. I ordered a full meal and a McFlurry and he ordered 3 singular chicken selects, not a meal. At this point, there's not going to be a third date. I've had enough. I want to go home to my flatmate and enjoy McDonald's. However, he's staying the night. I phone my flatmate at 8 p.m. and tell her we're coming home. We get back and my flatmate goes to bed after a weird encounter. He turns to me, not having spoke since we came back, and sat on the opposite end of the couch. He thought we'd be in a club tonight. It's 9 p.m. on the second date and you want to be in a club. To fuel the fire was also sat flirts texting another girl. I didn't know her, to which I decided maybe it's best to sleep this off. He didn't take a hint and still stayed. I wake up early doors and make an excuse to get him out. If the date wasn't weird enough, I went to debrief to my flatmate while he'd got ready and maybe just took the quiet exit. Nope, he invites himself into my flatmate's room and attempts to hug her goodbye. This is more action than I got the entire date. I say farewell and he goes on his way just after saying how successful the date was. I slowly let him down. Just when we thought it was over, he appears on my flatmate's Tinder and I said swipe right for a laugh. Guess what? They match. He only unmatches her when I sent a message saying I don't see this going any further. Anyway, learned to never arrange a sleepover for the second date and we've got pictures. Oh, he looks like a creep.
Oh.
Yeah, girls, I would say sleepover for the second date ain't the one. Not in your own house.
Yeah, not absolutely
Literally,
not.
see if you really want to get your rocks off, go to a hotel or something. Do not
Yeah.
invite somebody back to your house.
No,
unless
'cause then you need them
know
out.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on.
Oh, this is just a wee message.
I don't see the problem of me sleeping in my mum's bed. She's lonely and needs me. He's 23.
She's lonely.
Mm-hmm.
What, so is he like big spoon in his maw?
I think so.
Not for me. This isn't a dilemma, but I just came across it because I'm in the inbox. Hey girls, been watching you guys for a good few months now and just love you guys. Currently travelling right now and having your wee episode on a Friday is so comforting and like a little bit of home. I'm currently listening to the new episode on the speaker with my friend by our pool in our Bali villa.
Nice.
Living.
That's mental.
That's
that
amazing.
somewhere in Bali our voices are in the atmosphere.
In the atmosphere.
Isn't it?
Thanks for taking us on holiday with
Thanks
you.
for taking us to Bali.
Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
What was I going to say? Yeah, should we do one dilemma? Sorry, guys, could keep going, couldn't we? Here, luckily we're going over at the Patreon, but we'll do one dilemma here. Is there any that you've seen that you were like? Remember, you said to me, my God, there's so many.
Wait a minute. Hi, gorgeous girls. Got a juicy one for you guys. My now ex-boyfriend.
Where is this?
It's in their requests on Insta. Just because I was already there. Hi, gorgeous girls. Got a juicy one for you guys. My now ex-boyfriend of 2 years dumped me over Snapchat at the grand age of 23 on a random Sunday out of nowhere. His reasoning was he was too busy with work and too stressed to be in a relationship anymore. I was obviously heartbroken and cried for weeks, only to find out that he had replaced me in the space of 2 weeks with a new girlfriend. Turns out his whole family, who I was very close to, knew he was seeing this other girl and didn't tell me. I'd be round at the family home at 12, and once I'd left, the new girl was round at 5. This went on for weeks without me knowing. He still to this day claims he done nothing wrong, and his whole family, including his parents, have blocked me as they're all delusional as fuck and believe their son is innocent. His new girlfriend as well, may I add, is freshly 19 and is none the wiser to all of this. I wanted to tell her, however my ex must have told her to block me, as he will have known I would have told her and was scared shitless. He claims he is an up and coming musician, but all he is a piece of shit with a small willy. Just thought you guys would like to hear the story of my ex and his new child bride. He claims he's an up and coming musician, but he's a piece of shit with a wee willy. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, right, I've got one here. Hey girls, just want to start off by saying to keep my name anonymous, and I love your podcast so much.
Where is this?
In emails.
Okay.
There's photos as well. Guys, keep the photos going. It's the best. We actually do find we click on them more because we want the context. I love your podcast so much. First thing I watch in the morning before work is you two. Oh, thanks so much.
Good
we really
morning.
appreciate it. Morning, hen.
Morning.
So I've been with my boyfriend for almost 3 years now, and recently I caught him on different chats on Telegram.
I can't with this.
See if your boyfriend's got Telegram on his phone, dump him.
Unless he's invested in it. Unless he's invested in the dinar, because we're all going to be very rich, let me tell you.
Oh, we'll talk about that another day. That is a story for another day, definitely. I caught him on different chats on Telegram, which girls were sending very explicit videos into. I asked him about it, and he basically said he felt like I wasn't having enough sex with him.
I wonder fucking why.
So after we talk about it, he does make me feel better about the situation. But then a week later, he is on Instagram and is looking at photos of a girl's bum. Sorry, why did I say that? Like, girl's bum. We both literally know this girl. I asked why he was on the post, and he said that I seen it, so I clicked on it. I don't know why. Oh!
I seen it, so I just clicked on it. I just clicked on it, and I don't know why it happened. I just looked at it, man. It's not my fault.
Somebody told me to jump in front of that train, and I just done it.
I just can't help it.
I just clicked on it because it came up.
I just seen it, and I could not help but click on it, and now I'm innocent of all charges.
I'm sorry, I don't know why it.
I just clicked it. Please forgive me.
It actually does make it old. I'm not even sure what to do anymore at dump him, because I want to be with him, but it makes me worried. No.
Because it makes me worried because he's going on holiday in September without me to Tenerife. See if you're with somebody, this is not just you, this is a fucking public service announcement, okay? If you have a partner, whether it's a male or a female, whatever sex, gender you are, if you have a partner and you are worried about them being on holiday without you, that is not your person. If you cannot trust your partner to be out of the country without you, that is not a relationship that you should be in.
Amen.
Glory, hallelujah.
Hallelujah. So she sent us the chats. Do you know what? It's actually making me sad reading even one of her messages. She said, I'm never going to be enough for you no matter how hard I try.
Do you want to read him and I'll read her, or vice versa?
So Telegram.
Can I read him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Telegram likes what's next. Are you going to use Facebook?
yeah, but I'm saying no, like I fucking went looking, thought her page or that, I just clicked on it and went off and I should have.
Is he having a stroke? That's not even a fucking sentence. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, but I'm saying no, like I fucking went looking, thought her page or that, I just clicked on it and went off and I should have.
What?
What the fuck acid is
You
he
shouldn't
took?
have been on it in the first place. It's weird, and you know how it makes me feel. I'm never going to be enough for you. Girl.
You're too much for him, obviously.
Yeah,
like literally.
too good. No matter how hard I try, I don't know. So why don't you just leave? You're clearly not happy.
I hate that as well.
I
Like,
know.
why don't you just leave? No,
you leave.
You leave.
Like, oh, it's you're not. See when somebody no
Right.
read him,
But you've missed
and
one.
if you know it's wrong, then why do it in the first place?
Yeah, and I said, sorry, I don't know why I clicked on it, and you can think what you want, but I can swear down on anything I never done now, mate. Been lying here whole time, smoked my J and legit was going to go set up tea.
What afternoon tea? Who's setting up his fine china?
He's going to fucking
So he's actually going to be Ali G.
Smoke up a J and set up my tea.
You got me loving your Julie. From me head to me ghoulies. You turn me on with your big Babylon.
Please, if you take anything from this, leave him.
It's not
Leave.
that though. It's like, you're playing, and this is going to sound fucking horrific, and I feel like I'm being really harsh to the girlies, but I'm trying to look out for you. You're playing right into him, seeing that no matter how hard I try, why don't you just leave? You're clearly not happy. If you know it's wrong, why'd you do it in the first place? One, you're infantilizing and you're speaking to him like he's a child, which is basically allowing him to behave like a child.
I've been cooking all day. I ain't your mama.
Literally. But then see that, oh, why don't you just leave? You're clearly not happy. Why are you even giving him the option? Just say, you're not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not going to put up with that.
No.
See you later. Right.
We
And then
just
she
can't have
says,
men at the moment with bombastic side eyes.
and then she says, I will, you can patch that because I'm not making tea. And he says, okay. And then she says, it doesn't matter if you said sorry because now I'm going to be thinking about it all day. I'm just never good enough. But like, don't even give him that power over
No.
you. And then he says, oh man, good mate, how you not like it was one video I was scrolling, then seen it. And I don't know why I looked like I never done nout, mate. And I legit went straight off it, can promise you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, one, I physically could not be in a relationship with somebody that messaged like that. Like, I do not have, I mean, I can't respect somebody who actually sending messages like that to people.
Yeah.
Why are you writing like that? Do you talk like that? If you talk like that, how have you even been able to fucking get into a relationship in the first
Smoke my
place?
G and set up my tea.
Actually,
Set up my china and my Earl Grey.
kill yourself. I need to bleep that out, but kill yourself. Like, genuinely. We can bleep all of that out. Fucking
Won't bleep it out.
Yeah.
Sorry, Grant, you've got a lot of bleeping to do this
I just had
episode.
to get it out. Honestly, that's how I feel.
Anyway, we will need to go into the Patreon. We have been overboard today. Lucky you. No, but on a serious note, we do, if you are an avid watcher, we do an extra 4 episodes a month over on Patreon, straight after this one on a Sunday. And it's just the same shit, probably a bit more explicit, probably.
Jade gets her tits out.
Yeah.
It's a fun time for everybody. Mm-hmm. Last week she tied 2 strawberry laces to them. Just need to go and see it for yourself. Don't let me ruin it.
Spoil it.
Don't let me ruin it. If you just go and see it for yourself.
Anyway, hope you guys had a lovely day.
What's wrong with you? I feel like Grand McCready's entered the chat. Hope you shall have a lovely day. Like, what the fuck is up? Right, she's getting put down,
I meant
guys.
to say, I hope you enjoyed. But
I'm really sorry, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Tonight we're running on the right track.